8.4 The realm of liberation and the realm of complete freedom in the kingdom of heaven on earth and in heaven. 8.4.1 Building the kingdom of heaven on earth and in heaven through true love. If Adam and Eve had not fallen, what would God have wanted to give them? God wanted to bless and marry them, have them give birth to sons and daughters in whom he could rejoice, and form God's family in whom he could rejoice, and form his tribe and his people by multiplying. When they expanded further and formed the world, what philosophy would they have based on? It would be the world of Godism and the Adam-centered philosophy. If that world had a philosophy, it would be the philosophy centered on Adam. If that world had a view of the universe, it would be Adam's view of the universe, an Adam-centered philosophy. If it had a view of the cosmos, it would be Adam's view of the cosmos. And if that had a view of life, it would be Adam's view of life based on that Adam-centered philosophy. And when the five different races had various colors of skin, it would not matter much. Skin colors change according to the environment, and countless people having different skin colors is okay. Then, why did the language of the countless people differ? God separated them due to the fall of the first human ancestors. When it comes to a nation, establishing a nation requires a sovereignty. It requires a people. It requires land. When considering the question of establishing the kingdom of heaven on earth, from this point of view, who is the owner of the kingdom of heaven? Who is the sovereign? Surely, God is the sovereign. And who are the people? It is humankind. Then what is the territory? It is the planet Earth.
Within one generation of my lifetime, by the age of 80, I am determined to completely liberate the spirit world. Then the earth, the heaven, husband and wife, and a family will go to the kingdom of heaven. The husband and wife are to enter the kingdom of heaven together. They cannot enter there alone. With the gate of hell and gate of the kingdom of heaven opened all the way, all of them will go up in a spiral form. Their ancestors will line up to be guards and guide them. In the past, Satan dug pits using their self-centered desires and kept them from going there for 1,000 and 10,000 years. He forced them to do these errands. Now, all these have been abolished. It sounds like a lie, doesn't it? But that is what will happen. You wait and see. Why? It is because I know so well what is happening in the spirit world. If this is not done, there will be a problem in the later generations. We should equalize the world on earth and the world in heaven, and even hell. By pioneering that path and reaching the peaceful base of the kingdom of heaven, we should be able to break down the gate of hell and open the gate of the kingdom of heaven. We should bring it about so that God can freely come in and out. Whether it is the earthly world or the spirit world, the sorrowful threshold called hell is unnecessary to God. All this should be removed. Who knows this? What is it that I, Reverend Moon, have accomplished? I have demolished the gate of individuals and all that have been blocking the hell on earth and the hell in the spirit world. So a highway should be built. Equality should be brought. This is not only on earth, but also in the entire spirit world. Thus, the equality on the level of the family, tribe, people, nation, world, and cosmos should be realized. What can bring this? It is to be achieved through the family established by a man and a woman.
The true parents are in the physical world, giving the blessing to all kinds of people, transcending their background. Through this link, the realms of the liberation of the individual, family, tribe, people, and nation are realized on earth. These realms of liberation are not realized in the spirit world. In such a way, there is a foundation on earth for connecting the nation of love of the heavenly kingdom and the nation of love of the cosmos. Therefore, the entire spirit world and the physical world, centering on the true parents, should become one and do an overall general cleanup. That is how they can achieve the perfection of the blessing all the way to the cosmos, from the individual, families, tribes, people, nation, and world to the cosmos. This way, as the realm of oneness of the blessed families in the spiritual and physical worlds opens up, the foundation of the ideal of the heavenly kingdom, centering on the unfallen Adam, is established among all the families throughout history and in the position of equal value. The kingdom of heaven on earth and the kingdom of heaven in this heaven emerge, in which place God comes and dwells. God is the vertical parent, and the true parents are the horizontal parents, who can bring equalization to the earth. Thus, on Chilpalchol 7.8 day, the realm of the cosmic Sabbath of the parents of heaven and earth was being proclaimed, and a new age has begun. We should now completely overcome everything through the Gugujol 9.9 day. When the tide recedes, garbage goes out with it. Conversely, when the tide returns, the things that went out last now comes in first. This is like restoration through indemnity. When the water and moon reach the moment of unity to create a tide, I can stand in the center and pronounce them ready. And as the water surface levels even out, I will bless them as plus and minus, and by doing so, will drive out Satan completely. This is how we expel the false parents and become one with the true parents. Because this was done, we can break down hell and give the blessing to our ancestors in the spirit world as well. Now, hundreds of millions, tens of billions, and hundreds of billions are getting married. It is our ancestors who are leading the spirit world towards the kingdom of heaven. On earth, centering on true love, our descendants are combining as one the vertical positions of the Father and the Son. The starting point to connect the East and the West is the family foundation, centering on true love.
From now on, we enter the age in which the national and ethnic groups can join their forces. So the earthly nations, tribes, and families join together and pass into the realm of unification. By going over like this, the world rapidly changes, and those who are against this will not be left alone by Satans. Until now, Satan has tried to take them to hell, but he now takes them to the kingdom of heaven. This way, he and his followers cooperate, and even their own ancestors will want to take them to the kingdom of heaven. Thus, since no one is blocking the way to the kingdom of heaven, the realm of liberation is realized, and thereby we rapidly pass into the age of globalization of the future. The spirit world, including the Muslims, the followers of Confucius, and the followers of Buddha, is waiting for the appearance of the ideology centered on true parents upon Adam. Since that world should go in the direction of unification, when the work of the true parents reaches the global level on earth, all religious boundaries disappear, and the results of the unification movement automatically appear on earth. As a result of the activities of the spirit world, thus, when the unification church teaching becomes a global philosophy, what happens? The spirit in the spirit world do not stay in the spirit world. Since their goal is to reach perfection on earth and then re-enter the spirit world through a reversal process, they all return to earth. All of them are then engaged in activities. The wish of the hundreds of billions of people in the spirit world is to see that the Unification Church members spread all over the world and spearhead the movement, encouraging the spirits, move, 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 move. Hence, if we are tuned to this, and oneness is brought in the spirit world, the world turns into the world governed by God. Then, in front of the title of the true parents, the eternal world is to continue for eternity.
Now we have reached the realm of liberation even in the spirit world. We are engaged in the movement to bring equality to the spirit world as well as on the earth. Spring is underway. The springtime of Kingdom of Heaven and earth is approaching. Until now, the earth has been in summer, although spring has already come to Kingdom of Heaven. However, now that summer is gone and winter is gone on earth, spring is coming. Since the spring that can digest everything, all ideals, and the eternal happiness of Kingdom of Heaven, and that can resurrect new lives, is coming to earth, a peaceful era will come to earth. So, what has Reverend Moon of the Unification Church done now? The word peace is inserted in all of his new organizations, including the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification. Since we have now entered the age of liberation, the universe centering on this earth is rejoicing. How much it rejoices today! Thus, I see that from the beginning of this year until today, an atmosphere of celebration dominates. Now, in everything that we try to do, heavenly fortune follows us around and helps us. People strive hard to catch this heavenly fortune, but in our case, it is following behind us and helping us. What this means is that the time has now come when God and the spirit world, our countless ancestors and good people, are mobilized to help this earth, and the age when the realm of liberation can be realized and everything can be transformed has arrived.